Another Ferns game here. It was a late call by us here today. We were actually booked in elsewhere, but through no fault of our own, it was didn't come to fruition. So we made a quick adjustment, and we're going to bring you two games today. The Ferns A team against Adamstown, and the Ferns B team against Clane. Cairn, sorry. I'm going to give you over to Aidan Carney here now, who is once again back in co-commentary position with me to give you through the teams. He's after putting away the teams.
Thanks, Pat. I'll go through the Ferns team here then first. John Torpers in goal, Patrick Skelton, Keith Breen, Tomas Hawkins, James Tonks, Derek Tarp, Robert Vickers, Tommy Dwyer, Johnny Dwyer, Ryan Nolan and Connor Jordan. And the team for Adamstown is Darryl Walsh, Shane White, Brendan Sinnott, Kieran Finn, Alan Bradley, Dahi White, Shane Bradley, Leon Sinnott, Ian White, Connor Hickey and Mark Dunphy.
Big game today for Ferns Carney. Last year's results haven't really been ideal for them now. They're lost in their last game. They'll be looking to get back on winning ways today.
Oh no, definitely. I see a lot of changes here as well, Pat, from the last game. I suppose it's a good thing about having a large squad, and it's a very good squad here this year in fairness as well. So yeah, no, he's after shuffling the pack there a small bit. So it's good to see as well lads getting game time. So especially up to Christmas can be very busy. So yeah, no. So look, it'll be an interesting game. Adamstown with no pushovers, like, you know, they're a good side. Good Division 1 pedigree there, you know. So no, it won't be an easy game for them either, Pat.
And we see James Tonks back in the side now. Tonks having a level of experience there to the boys.
Oh, definitely, yeah. No, sure, Tonks is one of the penalty takers there in the Neil Cup final, which he'll love me for saying. But he calmly slotted home that day. But no, Tonks brings a lot of experience to the team. He's a good range of passing as well, you know, and he'll work his socks off. So no, he's a great addition to that team.
Absolutely. So the referee just checking the boots there with the Ferns team. So we're, I think, just about ready to get going here now.
For the cameraman.
We're just waiting for the cameraman here. There's John, on the short nose we had. John is doing his absolute utmost to get ready in time, and of course the diligent work he always does. We're bringing you the best product of all.
I meant pray for the cameraman in case he gets hit.
If the camera goes down and John's hit, can someone please call Wexford General?
To be honest with you, John's camera skills are very good, but his hat is definitely not great today.
Wow.
I'm not sure. If there's any other results from around the grounds,
If there's any other results from around the grounds, folks, please let us know. We will call them out. And the game is kicked off. Ferns look like they're setting up right there, carrying kind of a 4-3-3 formation there. Well, it looks like Vickers, Johnny and Connor Jordan is your top three. Ryan in midfield. I think that'll play into the game.
Yeah, no, you have actually got Johnny. Johnny's very quick, and Connor's very, you know, he's fantastic feet. But I'd say, Pat, what it'll be, actually, to be honest, I'd say it'd be Johnny and maybe Connor up front, and I think Ryan will probably play in the pocket. He likes to play there, like he's fantastic and just dropping off and just giving through balls maybe into the boys, you know. I think that's the way it's going to work out, Pat.
Connor Jordan looking to win the ball back there. Well done, Derry Todd lays the ball up, but defended there from Adamstown. Connor Jordan sends the ball line, ball not gone out. Foul there on Robert Vickers by the Adamstown right back Shane White. Danger position here now, Ferns, and we know the calibre of Ryan Nolan there, and he'll definitely look to test the keeper here with this one.
Oh, definitely, Pat. Yeah, no, he's after scoring a good few many free kicks this year, Pat, so I wouldn't put past him for going for this one. He doesn't have a lack of confidence or anything, so I'm guessing he will go for this one, Pat.
If he doesn't go for it, lads, you can blame Carney. Ryan now steps up, shot, ooh, and just over the bar. Super effort. Goalkeeper Darrell Walsh for Adamstown to get the game back underway. Played short over to White. There's the ball but one in the air by James Tonks. Now dead up, another foul there. And Ferns will have a free kick just inside the Adamstown half of the field. The number 9 for Adamstown, Ian White there, looking to get to know Tommy Dwyer a little bit better.
We don't focus on those incidents, Pat.
We won't be showing any of that, of course, unfortunately. We don't like see any schmozzling in soccer. It's a very cold day here today, so it is out in Clone. A bit of a wind. Pat Carver, 3 games on today, Carney. There's a, it's good. It's good to see that there's such a crowd up around. I see there's actually a few parking spaces opened up. I hear the park on the road. Might be going to half time to move my car. Tonks here now with the free. Sends a great ball in. One there though by Adamstown, but Ryan on tried to hold on, but Tommy just sticks the boot onto it, and Vickers couldn't control. And just to advise folks, it was a last minute decision here for us to show another Ferns game. We were previously booked, there's no fault of anyone's really. The booking fell through, so we said we were available, we had the equipment, we have the stuff to do it, so we had to do it, and we've done it. Flicked on! Oh! Saved the keeper. Saved a lovely flick on. Didn't see who got the header on that there, Carney.
I think it actually could have been a defender, Pat. I think it could have been number 4 there, to be honest with you. Kieran Finn for Adamstown, to be honest with you. But that's a fantastic save from the keeper there, Darrell Walsh. I say he's seen it very late, and no, brilliant save.
Tommy sticks in the corner to the back post. Vickers gets the head up the air. Oh, but the keeper claims the goal. Ryan was coming on top of him. There's a good header from James Tonks, who actually got a header on it. But Douglas Hawkins now looks to play the ball forward, comes off now as a player and over to Robert Vickers. Vickers lays the ball off to Johnny Dwyer. Johnny makes a little cutting through. Ryan making the run. Ryan Nolan now has a chance to come inside. Ryan Nolan with a chance. Oh, another super save. And Johnny Dwyer with the second attempt. Oh, lovely double save there from the goalkeeper. Adamstown keeper been put into action very early in this game. Ferns looking to put the pressure on good and early here now, and the throw is taken quickly. And Johnny looked to find Robert on the run, but just miscommunication there. But good early pressure here from Ferns, Carney.
Oh yeah, great play there, down the wing there. Firstly from Ryan Nolan to get in behind the defence there. Good low shot. I think he done everything right, Pat, but it was a great save from again from Darrell Walsh. He's pulled off some fantastic saves at the start of this game here. Ball came back out to Johnny Dwyer. He had a shot and another brilliant save from Darrell Walsh. So Adamstown would have their keeper now. Thank their keeper here to be still in this game here, Pat.
One in the air by underground by Tonks there. Conor Jordan flicks the hand, looks for Ryan, but sent out great pressure upon there by Ryan, and Ferns not letting Adamstown get a foothold in this game just about yet. Skelly with the throw on and flick on by Ryan, just couldn't find Conor Jordan. Tommy wins the header though. Ferns still putting pressure on Adamstown here. Can't seem to get out of their own half. Keep Breen now. But Kieran Finn clears for Adamstown. Tommy Dwyer now. Plays the ball over to Vickers. Vickers looks for options. Lays lovely ball over here to Patrick Skelton. Skelly now looks to head up. Lays lovely ball in, trying to find Conor Jordan, but just couldn't get over. Great pressure, but Conor Jordan the chance. Can't get under control. As left back Brandon Sinnott cleared the ball right there. Derry Thorpe couldn't get away, but go out for a Ferns throw. Skelly lays the ball off, throws the ball into Ryan Nolan. Ryan with the lovely little back heel, but just miscommunication there with the 1-2. Good idea, but just couldn't come off. So Adamstown now will look to get out of their own half. With pressure upon there by Conor Jordan. Great into a lovely first ball in. Johnny couldn't get to it there, but the keeper Darrell Walsh takes the header back from Alan Bradley. To number 9 Ian White now. There was a trouble, but poor pass, and Johnny lays off the Vickers. Vickers can't control his pressures put on by the left back Brandon Sinnott. Now Ryan intercepts the ball for Ferns. Little chip over the top. Johnny looks to get onto it. It's the first time. And just over the bar. And I suppose this has been very, very good from Ferns here. Haven't let Adamstown get a foothold in the game at all.
No, I tell you, they're dominating the midfield there at the moment, Pat. There's a lot of last ditch defending there from the likes of Shane White and especially Brandon Sinnott. He's been putting in a serious amount of blocks there, Pat, the left back for Adamstown. But yeah, no, at the moment Ferns are dominating the midfield. Adamstown will probably be looking for a foothold in this game. They're sort of being pegged back here, Pat. They're open the first couple of minutes, so no, from Ferns' point of view, it's a fantastic start for them.
A kick out there now by Darrell Walsh, taken by Kieran Finn, but pressure put on, and it's going for a Ferns throw. As Ferns look now to keep the foot on the throttle and put pressure. As a freedom out from Ferns called by the referee. As Kearney has just found out he has a hole in his glove, but at least Kearney has gloves. I'm here gloveless. If there's anyone watching the game that would like to bring up to Clone and donate a pair of gloves, we'd much appreciate it. Lovely through ball, but the offside flag call there. Unfortunately, if Mick wanted to come over, the VAR is here, but I don't know if we're set up for the full system, are we, John? Not quite. We're getting there, lads. We're getting there. Free kick taken long, but the goalkeeper for Adamstown, White takes the call and will look to play the ball out again. As a mixture of Hatch Thompson, Thomas Hawkins, play the ball out. Skelly sends the ball up to the right hand side. Conor looks to control in the chest. Look, well done by Conor Jordan, who plays the ball out. Skelly with pressure upon by Pat Skelton by number 9, but Derry Thorpe showing great strength there. Is the ball off, but going out for an Adamstown throw. By Conor Jordan there now, looks to come out, but bullied out by the two Adamstown players as they look to play on another free awarded to Ferns against Adamstown. At times, that's 3 times he's been fouled late there now. Looking for a bit more, but referees giving the judgment the benefit of the doubt there now. So I don't mind seeing him not throwing out the cards too early. You don't want to ruin the game with early cards. No,
I totally agree, Pat. It's very early in the game there, in fairness. So as you said, if you throw out yellow cards, it could ruin the game. Adamstown are a very physical side anyway, so you would expect this from them anyway, but they do have a good lot of footballers there that can actually play a bit of ball as well. So it's been a great start to the game, Pat. There's a bit of bite to it, so it's great to see.
As foul there on Ryan Nolan by Ryan Nolan on Conor Hickey, as the free is taken early, but Duncan Hawkins clears with the header. And Ferns and Adamstown will look to hold on to the ball here now and play their way into the game, into the Ferns half. Number 8 there for Leon Sinnott, looked to play the ball in but couldn't find his man. Now the ball's at Ryan Nolan. Oh, Ryan blocked down by Leon Sinnott again. Ducker looks to play the ball out, but pressure from Paul here. Chance turn over Adamstown. Ball falls to Ian White. Ian with the first time effort, but just couldn't make a connection of it. And John Thorpe will look to play the ball out now. As John sends a big kick up, one in the air there though by the big centre half, Kieran Finn. Ryan Noel now looking for options. Sends a lovely little flick over the top. Johnny's onside. Chance here now. Looks with the car looks to play the ball back. Vickers lays it back to Keith Breen. Breen over to Tommy Dwyer. Lovely ball there. Just a little bit heavy. Couldn't find the great one here from Keith from left back. I said Keith's very good at bombing up the left hand side there. Just an unlucky ball, Aidan.
I know he's a fit lad as well, so he won't be no bother to keep bringing up and down that line, Pat. Yeah, no, it was good. It was good play again from Ferns. Patient play. It was a great run from Keith, and just little bit overcooked there from Tommy Dwyer, but it was a great idea.
So now with the goal kick, and Conor Jordan, the smaller man, wins the ball in the air and looks to give, but getting outdone there by Adamstown, but unfortunately foul given away there. So now looking to play it down with Mark Dunphy, leaves the half to his left back Brandon Sinnott. And then it's the centre half who takes it and lays a half to Conor Hickey. Conor Hickey looks at great interception there from Patrick Skelton. And we're on to the third ball of the game. Just a reminder, folks, to anyone that is listening, we are doing a live special in the Thatch Ferns on the 14th of December in aid of the Irish Heart Foundation. Show starts at 9 o'clock. We'll have some special guests on the night as well. All will be revealed early on. The guests will be announced in a week by week kind of format. Loads of great prizes. We'll have an auction and a raffle on the night as well, and live music by Hef and Beans and a DJ afterwards. So if you're around the 14th December, we'd love to see you in the Thatch Ferns for a very special night, as Adamstown here now look to harbour a chance, but pressure from behind by Ferns. The left back with a chance. Deflection, but John Thorpe says I'm going to take it and lays the ball quickly to Key, who finds himself with space in front of him. Lays the half now. Johnny Dwyer. Johnny with the ball, but just a bit ahead of Vickers, who can't get it. But the centre back for Adamstown lays it off back to his keeper. Skelly lays the ball off to Conor Jordan. It's Derry Thorpe. Tommy Dwyer. Over the patch Skelton on this right hand side, who looks laying the first across, but won't be Adamstown. As Derry Thorpe kicks the ball off the Adamstown number 10, Conor Hickey, for a Ferns throw. As remember, folks, we are bringing live coverage of the Ferns B team versus Cairn after this game as well. As I said, we do try and get as many divisions as possible, and just so happens that there's another game on straight after this, so we are going to stay and bring you that as well. And then we hope to be back not next week, unfortunately we won't be available next week, but after that, to bring as many Premier League games as we can possibly. Skelly throws the ball in, head off by Johnny, but just couldn't. Great hassle there put in by Conor Jordan, not letting him out easy. Ball sent down the line, super ball, and the number 19 White now just couldn't control the ball, but There's a chance here now for Mark Dunphy, who lays the ball in to number 8. Number 8 lays it off to number 7, Shane Bradley. Shane Bradley with a chance. Oh, and just wide. And we can just see in there, Kearney, first time that on the counter attack, Adamstown are very, very dangerous.
Yeah, no, they've got a bit of pace there, Pat, in fairness. And some tricky players, as I said earlier. Leon Sinnott, it was a fantastic ball down the line there to Ian. Ian White there, sorry. The gloves are impeding me, Pat. Yeah, no, it was a fantastic ball down the line for Ian White. Lovely, took on the man. It was cut out by Tomas Hawkins, but it was given away then. The ball fell to Leon Sinnott, who lovely ball out to number 7, Shane Bradley. I'd say that Pat would probably be disappointed with it. It started hit the outside of his boot and went out. But no, it was a scare there for Ferns, so they'll have to pick it up here now, Pat.
It's a Kearney. If you want to go up the gloves, I'll take them off, no problem at all. Adamstown now looking to play out, but there he gets the intercept there now. But just a little bit ahead of Johnny, who can't get a chance on. Ducker gets the clearance there, and Johnny remains on side, lays the ball over to Ryan. Ryan just can't get past the Adamstown centre back Dahi White, but Ryan takes a pop, ooh, and just blazing past the post. I don't think the keeper knew too much about that one, Kearney.
No, I don't think so. No, I don't think so. No, so I tell you, it was a brilliant effort from Ryan there. The keeper was definitely stranded there, Pat. It just whiskered past his post. It looks like it's got a slight deflection there, Pat, so that might have taken it off course.
As we're waiting now for the corner to be taken in. Corner sent in. The ball there. Vickers looked to try and lay it back in, but defended by the Adamstown right back. Skelly, it's a dangerous ball in. Oh, lovely ball in there. The run just a little bit late there from James Tonks. But Ducker coolly just controls it and lays off one touch pass to Ryan, but pressure put on there now by Adamstown. Adamstown now look to go on the attack as the ball is laid down to the Adamstown number 8, Leon Sinnott. Leon Sinnott look to find Mark Dunphy, but while marching and cleared up the line to Conor Jordan, who lays it off to Tommy Green, but foul there on Ian White. Adamstown here now with a free kick in a very, very dangerous position. It's very cold here, isn't it, Aidan? Very, very cold. As the free here now looks to be set by Ian White, but no, number 10 for Adamstown look to bend that one in. Connor Hickey, and as John Todd takes a quick one to Ducker laid it off, and that was another late challenge for him there. Mick just happy to as Tonks lays the ball back to John Thorpe to goal. Kickless short, but Tonks sends the ball up to Johnny, who gets the flick on. Robert here now looking to put pressure on Adamstown, but Ferns out looking to get back a bit more possession in the game as the ball's laid over Lowly to the right hand side here now to Skelly. Skelly with the first time ball in, but just a little bit overhit. And it's claimed by Dara Walsh, the Adamstown goalkeeper, who sends the ball over to the left hand side as we're standing. Tonks is not letting Ian White get out of the way, who sends a dangerous ball down to the number 11 Mark Dunphy, but Ducker intercepts, laid off to Skelly, but Adamstown putting pressure on and not letting it go, as Adamstown looking for a free, but nothing coming from the referee. Connor Jordan now looks to clean over. Tommy lays a hot back off to Connor. I can see the nerves coming on John Moynihan there as the ball came so close. Carney nearly lost his ankle, so don't worry, John, you're on a height.
No, it's Leon.
And so throw the ball back to Ferns, let him play the ways back out. Good bit of sportsmanship, you love to see it. Oh, John Tarb looks to make a little run, gets away with it there, a little bit of a slip, but gets away with it. And Derry Tarb now looked to bring the ball up, looks to lay the ball off. Right, just a bit overhit on Ryan, and Dara Walsh claims that. I suppose the last few minutes, Kerry Ferns they've been holding on to the ball a little bit, but they've been kind of frantic in their attacking play in the final third.
No, they've definitely gone out again, Pat. It's like the games that are just reversing there, to be honest with you. Roles reversing, but even like Adamstown have really stepped up their game. They've been the most dangerous side, and we've got a foothold in the midfield there, which is key in any game, Pat. Yeah, no, Ferns now, from Ferns' point of view, they'd want to start doing what they were doing in the first couple of minutes, Pat. Short, quick passing, playing the channels, and that's what Adamstown are actually doing to them at the moment. So from Ferns' point of view, yeah, just want to get back to that.
As Adamstown now look to play out in the counter again. The ball is with Conor Hickey. Conor Hickey looks to find Ian White, but overhit pass, and John Tarpon the goal will lay it off to Skelly to Tonks, and Tonks lays it off to Connor Jordan, who lays intercepted there now from Adamstown, but Skelly here now will go to get back going. Oh. And the ball now Ian White from Adamstown, and back to Ian White, but intercept there by and now Johnny has it now, looks for options and just couldn't find a run of Vickers, but well defended there from Shane White from Adamstown. Ferns will have a throw over on the far side of the field. Robert takes the throw quickly into Ryan Nolan. Ryan now look for options, still holds on to the ball. Skelly calling from the right hand side, doesn't see him. Shot taken there, deflected, but we'll go out for a Ferns corner. I suppose from all the great work from Darrell Walsh did there in the goal so far, probably should have done a little bit better with that one.
Yeah, no, he was scrambling there for that one, Papa. That's a difficult one, though, in fairness. Like, the ball can skid up very fast on this ground, so I understand how he didn't get to it, Pat, to be honest with you. But no, he's been superb for Adamstown, absolutely superb, with some top class saves. So yeah, so the rest of the team can really thank him though, Pat, for this being 0-0, really.
Another corner here now taken up, but clean there from Darrell Walsh, makes up for the bit of a scramble save and claims that one, allowing. And now it's down to play it all out as a kick is sent long, and Keaton and Ian White wrestle for it, but throwing given the Ferns. Over 26 minutes gone here. The ball Ryan Nolan in the middle, who looks to find Conor Jordan, but it's lands to Johnny. Johnny looks to take the flick, but it's defended there again well by Adamstown. What free out given there against Johnny on the number 10 for Adamstown, Connor Hickey. The game's kind of gone a little bit stagnant really in the last while, Aidan, hasn't it?
It's going to be a scrappy patch, yeah, fairness. Compared to the quality we had in the first couple of minutes, but no, it's going to be scrappy there. I think both teams now are after finding out about each other, so I think it's more like an arm wrestle now, Pat.
And just looking at the Ferns bench here, Aidan, there's 2 inclusions on today, which is one is great seeing Ivan Meehan, who's back from injury there. Ivan was a big loss for Ferns. Suffered a horrible injury there during the summer, and of course Ian Byrne as well. But as we have a chance for Conor Jordan, who lays the ball, but Johnny flicks on Vickers. Has a chance for Ryan. Ryan tries to control it, looks to swivel and turn. Looks to lay it off somewhere, still holds on to the ball, lays it back to Derry Torp. But pressure been put on there from Adamstown. Adamstown now look to catch Ferns on the counter, but James Tonks gets the valiant percentage there. But chance here now. He's onside. And 1-0 Adamstown. Goal scored by the number 8 for Adamstown, which is Leon Sinnott. Super ball down there. I mean, Thompson lucky with the interception, and just as he went up the second time, just a little out of position. The Adamstown number 11, Mark Dunphy, picked out a lovely pass, and it was a great finish. In fairness,
absolutely great finish there from Leon Sinnott. Great ball in there from Mark Dunphy. True ball. Leon Sinnott had the whole pitch of clone there, Pat, to himself. I don't know where the marking was, but. Anyway, yeah, no, it was a great through ball, and great finish underneath John Torp there. So yeah, no, Ferns were a bit unhappy that they were calling for offside there, Pat, but I think he definitely was onside.
Adamstown now look to play the ball again. We'll lead here 1-0. Ball now with James Tonks, who lays it off to Tommy. Tommy lays it into Derry, and Derry with a lovely flick to Ryan. Ryan lays it off, but some super defending there from Aston, but Johnny still holds on to the ball. Ryan now looks to pick out Vickers, and with a lovely ball over onto the left hand side of the field. Tying the shoelaces here now. We'll look to restart the game. If you were Redwood there now, Aidan, after the great start you have, you'd be disappointed to be 1-0 down at this stage, really, wouldn't you?
No, definitely, but I think Adamstown, though, Pat, I don't think it's come out of the blue, to be honest. I think Adamstown have controlled the game. Probably in the last maybe 10-15 minutes they've had the better opportunities. They've looked dangerous on the counter-attack, and look, they scored off a counter-attack there as well. So those Ferns have to be very, very cautious now for the rest of this game. They'll have to push lads forward to get this equaliser, and you know what I mean. And just have to be very, very careful with the ball going the other way as well. Also,
as ball's going out now for another corner. Play it quickly, but Skelly gets some great height in it. I said if we're up on the far side of Ferns and JF, it'll be a great point. Not so good here. That's just we have a look at the lovely through ball from Dunphy to the goal scorer. And I mean, it was a very, very well taken finish. So I was in.
Collected finish. Perhaps it's very difficult there for a goalkeeper, one-on-one by a player. All the advantage is with the attacking player, and John made himself big, but you know what I mean. He just squirmed underneath him. So look, it was unlucky from John there, but the defending now, in fairness, there wasn't, as you said. I think James Tonks pushed up to make a clearance, and unfortunately didn't get back in time, and that's what left a break there for Leon.
Skelly lays the ball back into Ducker, but Ducker has been disciplined, and a chance here now for super save. Lovely great back on the line. Hits the post. The Tonks not get the block on the first one in. Hit the post. And Ferns Ryder look there now. Should have been 2-0, but Ferns look now to get Vickers onside. Vickers looks for us, lays the ball off to Ryan Nolan. Ryan, can he get the ball out of his touch? Oh, another save from the Adamstown goalkeeper. And then action, the game's after coming to life there now a little bit. As Docker Hawkins clears the ball out. I mean, Ferns really has to be lucky to be not 2-0 down here, Aidan.
There should be 2-0 down, Pat, realistically. Ball cracked off the post there. I think it was Connor Hickey with the first effort. The ball comes back out to the goal scorer Leon Sinna, and he absolutely rattled the post again. So, you know, very, very lucky from Ferns' point of view not to be 2-0 down. And Adamstown will be kicking themselves to miss that one, Pat.
As the ball lay off with Shane Bradley, who sent the ball across, and just Mark Duffy couldn't get there to go out for a Ferns throw. As Derek lays the ball off to Skelly, who is out to Connor Jordan. The ball, Skelly looks to get the flick on, but just no one there, right idea. And Brandon sent it, nothing but flick on there from Ryan, just couldn't find Johnny Dwyer. As Docker Hawkins lays the ball over to Keith Breen. Keith to Tommy, to Ryan to find Keith again, but Keith just couldn't get the ball away from his feet. Now Johnny Dwyer, who's a turn, looks drops it to Ryan Nolan. Ryan lays the ball off, but Keith up there couldn't get the first touch, but puts pressure on, not letting Adamstown out easy, and Ferns win the throw. As Vickers takes it for early, and Ryan Nolan sends it all the way over to Skelly. Skelly with a dangerous ball in there, looks to get, and Johnny gets his head in it, but just couldn't get any purchase at all. Super ball in there from Skelly, and just unlucky not to get a better connection, Aidan, really.
Yeah, no, Skelly is showing for the ball here, Pat, the whole time. He's bombing forward there from right back. He nearly plays a right wing back most of the time, to be honest. He's going forward that much. That's the first time, one of the first times he actually got the ball from the lads, and it was a super ball in, and just really unlucky there from Johnny Dwyer. Just couldn't get it enough power in it, Pat.
There's a lovely touch there from James Tonks to intercept the ball. Also looking for a handball with nothing coming from the referee. Vickers now has the ball, lays it off the key, but just couldn't, just be overhit, couldn't keep it in field. As we're 34 minutes gone here. It's Ferns United 0, Adamstown 1. Derry Tarb lays the ball off to Vickers. Vickers though intercepted. And a big challenge came in there. From Derry Tarb. The Adamstown player is up quickly, which is great to see. It was a heavy challenge, but there was no malice in it whatsoever. I think it was just a little bit late.
No, I think Derek is not he's not a malicious player or anything, Pat, to be honest with you. He goes into tackles hard but fair. He's a tough tackler, but no, I think that was the correct decision.
There's a yellow card awarded there to Derek Thorpe. Tonks makes the call and backline wins the header, lays out for an Adamstown throw. As Mark Dunphy looks to get the game back on with the throw in. Long throw, the big men are up there. Alan Bradley, the the big man for Adamstown couldn't get his head in it. Ball with Shane Bradley though. Shane Bradley holds onto it, but intercepted and it's led off quickly from Skelly, but foul given back here. There's an Adamstown player still down the field.
Declan Breen says Pat and the Bunt, absolute weapons of commentary.
Cheers, Square.
Declan watches all of our streams, Pat.
Thanks, Square. We like you for watching all the games. Remember the days on the old underage son?
Teenage kicks.
Me and Carney were some strike force together. You were never at fear of a goal being scored with me and him up top against you anyway. Well, Carney from a free kick. Me, not so much. I'll go back to the action here anyway. And the ball with Ryan, but Ryan. So there's a player down doing their laces. So the ref will hold up the game again. Trying it out. Ryan Noel lays a over here to Skelly. Oh, pressure upon by but Brandon Sinn looks to keep the ball in, but Connor Jordan keeps it in. Brandon Sinn though with the intercept. Connor Jordan again. Oh, chance now on Ian White. He is offside. Oh. And a yellow card awarded to number 9 White for dissent. The referee made a call. You stand by the call at the end of the day. He's not going to change his mind. However long I've been playing any kind of sport, I've never seen a referee change his mind.
Look, you might not always agree, Pat, and I never really always agree with referee. But look,
you never agree with referee, Ed.
You have to go with what they say at the end of the day. Like, you know, only for him you wouldn't have games. So
absolutely. And the ball here now over to Keith. Keith lays off the Vickers. Keith doing the overlap and run, but defended there by the Adamstown right back Shane White. It's out for a Ferns corner. Taken quickly near post. Oh, and a goal kick. Award referee in a great position there to see exactly what happened. You couldn't have been any better positioned, and he called it a goal kick.
Fair that, unless he actually touched the ball, he couldn't have been any closer. So no, it was a correct decision, I think. Yeah.
No need for VAR there. I say, like, if there is anyone watching there that has a pair of gloves want to bring up the clone here, I greatly appreciate it.
His hands are gone a pale shade blue.
As the ball is won in the air by Doug Hawkins, but Connor Jordan feeding up off the scraps, who lays the ball off over to Robert Vickers. Robert lays it for ball across, but just couldn't get there. Derry Thorpe was dangerous ball laid across, but I suppose the main thing we've seen so far is that the last pass, the in ball, it just hasn't been there, and it's either been over hit, under hit. Just they aren't making the chances for, and just can't seem to get the last pass to really stick, can they?
Yeah, no, Ferns have been clinical, and as you said, no, the last pass it's not sticking to the right man really. Yeah, no, they haven't been clinical, and look at the other side of it. Adamstown have had 3 or 4 opportunities there, and they've taken one, you know. So, yeah, no, you have to be clinical at this level, Pat.
Tommy intercepts the ball, and after Johnny, but cleared by Alan Bradley for Adamstown. Ball's going into the far houses. And in the far houses watching the game. Can you please get us back the ball? Ryan Dawn out. Looks at comes of it, shows great strength and footwork. Still holds on to the ball. It was pressure upon from Adamstown. And Tommy. But pressure upon there from Ian White from Adamstown, who looks at Send it up, but defender from Ian is Derry Thorpe lays way back to control the ball and lays it off to Douglas Hawkins. Douglas sends the ball over to Ryan. Ryan gets the flick on header over to Vickers. Vickers controls on the chest. There's pressure put in there from Ian White, but the referee's given advantage, so he has good advantage been played by the referee as Keith looks to bomb down the left hand side of the field. Makes a cut back inside, looks to hold on to the ball and find a pass, but defended there again from Adamstown. As James Tonks is back there now to clean the ball, but poor first touch from Tonks. But great pressure down there from Derry Thorpe, who doesn't let Adamstown out easy, so Adamstown have to build against Ferns, bring men back. .42 minutes gone. Tonks plays the ball back to John Thorpe. John nearly intercepted the pass from Adamstown, but Ferns still have the ball. As Johnny now looking, but pass a bit under hit, couldn't find Ryan Nolan, but poor touch of Adamstown's. Ferns at the throw in. Skelly throws the ball in quickly. And ball back down to Skelly. Skelly lays back into Johnny. Johnny deflected there, but now Skelly looks to find a good cross in, but clean by the Adamstown goalkeeper. Dara watching the goal. One in the air by Keith. Battle between himself and Ian White there. As a foul is given there to Ferns. Skelly lays the ball up quickly to Ryan, who finds himself now with a bit of space. Looks lovely, lays the ball over to Johnny. Johnny with the first touch. Take the shot. Goal! Super goal from Johnny. Lovely little flick over the top from Ryan. Super vision. I mean, you start off here. Keith took the quick free over to Skelly. Skelly, lovely ball back into Ryan. Found himself a bit of time and space. Head up, seen the passes on, and a great finish.
Absolute, everything was top class about that goal. It really was. What a true ball there from little flick over the top there from Ryan Nolan. Absolutely exquisite type of play. Absolutely fantastic. Lovely ball over to Johnny Dwyer on his weaker left path, I may add. An absolute scorcher finish. Brilliant goal from Ferns. 1-1.
As Adamstown now kick off. Ferns equalised there just before half time, which will make just unlucky there. I said that will make Martin Redmond's chat to the boys at half time a little bit easier, because they started off the game very well, and took it as it had the purple hatch in the middle, but in the last while Ferns have come back into it and it's become more of an open game, and to come out 1-1 you'd be happy enough from Martin's point of view.
Yeah, no, of course, yeah. No, I just noticed there as well, Pat, when Adamstown started to score the goal, Pat, they were had two banks of four there, and they were sort of sitting back and they were trying to catch Ferns on the counter. Looked like they were sort of trying to hold on to the lead, really, to be honest with you, and catch Ferns on the counter again. But now that Ferns have scored, it'll definitely open the game again, up the game again, even.
It's very cold here, Ed. It's very hard to say words. Tonks with the header. Tommy lays it off to Ducker. But tried to find Conor Jordan, but intercepted there from Brandon Sinnott, the Adamstown left back, as Keith now looks to take a good run down the field again. Lays the ball off over to Vickers. Ryan now gets the ball. Ryan with a chance. And blazed over the bar. So another look at the Ferns goal. Brilliant play. We've seen from the free kick. You see there, Skelly lays the ball off into Ryan as the hatting whistle goes there now. But a lovely flick over the top. Super finish. And just remember, folks, as it is half time here now, that All Rounder Sport is bringing you a live event on the 14th of December in the Ada Irish Heart Foundation in Attached Ferns at 9 o'clock. If you can make your way to it for a great cause, €5 door with raffle, spot prizes, and an auction night for some very, very special prizes. So, folks, half time here, it's 1-1, and we'll be back to you with the second half there very soon.
and we hope you're enjoying our coverage of Ferns United versus Adamstown. Just some scores from around the grounds. Rosslare Rangers are 1-up. Danny Furlong the scorer there. Also latest score, Bunclody 1, Courtown Hibs 1 in the Premier Division. We will be back with the second half very, very soon. If you have any other scores, please do let us know, and we will read them out while we're on the air. Thanks very much. We've somebody looking for the score of Duncannon and Enniscorthy Town. If anybody is at the game, if anyone knows of anybody at the game, if you have a contact to get the score of Duncannon and Enniscorthy Town, it would be greatly appreciated. Thanks very much. Pat and Kearney will be here with us on commentary very soon. They went off for a cup of tea 10 minutes ago, and they're slowly making their way back to the pitch.
There you go.
Thanks, Pat.
Can we get on?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Fucking dog, let's do it.
I haven't even started the clock or anything.
2 minutes down.
One.
Back. Sorry about that there now, folks. We had a bit of a tea difficulty here at half time. The lighter fell into the cup of tea. It wasn't ideal, but we got through it. We got through it. Good. So, keeper's gonna hit out here now for Adamstown. Ball's flicked on here. He's through here. Oh, and it's John Thorpe takes it in. Throws the ball out here to Keeperine. Looks for his options. Key still has it. Across his box. Dangerous there, but coolly done from Ducker Hawkins. Back to John Thorpe.
And I'm back.
Go on, Brad.
There's a ball there now with Adamstown. Ducker. There's the ball, but I know ball over here now. Draw Vickers. Vickers now. Well, a chance. Vickers coming across, but oh, well defended there.
Separately, different comments on the Wexford Football League. So look at the two.
There's a corner here now for Ferns. So Kearney had difficulties at half time. He had his tee, he dropped his lighter into the tee, and the tee went all over him. The gloves are now covered in tee. There's Ryan here now with the corner.
Funny sugar in that tail.
Ryan with the corner. Oh, defended there from Adamstown. A Skelly flicks it back over to Ducker Hawkins. As Tommy Dwyer now looks to pick out a pass. Plays off to the goal scorer Johnny Dwyer. Johnny just couldn't find Connor Jordan. Well, Johnny just couldn't hit Skelly on the far side and go for an Adamstown throw. As Ferns now have the ball with Tommy, who lays it off to Ryan, but couldn't find the pass. Tonks looks to find Vickers, but couldn't get there, and now Adamstown has looked to play attack as the ball play down Ian White. Looks to get there, but clipped, and foul on Tomas Hawkins. Ferns looking to start the second half. They did the first half there, really get in pressure on him.
Yeah, no, they're what you call they're going they started the second half strongly now so far, Pat. I know it's early days at RE, but no, they've started it really well. No, just after getting a chance to look at the comments here, Pat. John Maguire is in Sydney watching it. He says he's sweating watching the game, Pat.
Is that from the heat or just from the action?
I don't know. It could be a bit of both. John, could you please write back to us and tell us, is it because of the action or is it because of the weather? Miley Collier, of course, another man in Australia there. He says, only way I'm able to see Ferns play. Great job, boys. Thanks, Miley. Paddy Davitt says, on Ferns. And Stephen Davitt, last one here. Great finish, Johnny. And we agree, Stephen, it was a fantastic finish.
Here now, Adamstown now with the free. I say it must be about -5 today, John, is it?
It's definitely up there anyway, Pat.
Yeah.
I'm no good at measuring temperatures, but it's definitely -20, I'd say.
Yeah, it's not ideal now, not ideal.
You wouldn't put the mother-in-law out, wouldn't you?
Well, Jesus, John, I hope you wouldn't put your mother-in-law out anyway. Moving on, back to the game. Skelly has the ball over on the right hand side and looks to lay it out to Conor Jordan, but it's intercept there from Brandon Sinnott for Adamstown, but plays the chance and the offside line is called.
Another few comments there, lads. We have Rossler Rangers are 1-0 up. Danny Furlong has scored. That's from Andrew Cogley. Thanks, Andrew. Keane Walsh, Mon the Town. Rory Murphy. 2-foot tackle, not intentional. I don't know what game you're watching, Rory, but I don't think it was 2 foot. Anyway, Declan Breen, Carney whip it of a free kick. Thanks, Square. Gertrude Rowlands, latest score: Bunclody 1, Courtown Hibs 1, Premier Division.
Big game there for Bunclody and Courtown, so it is, Aidan.
Oh, a massive game, yeah, massive game in Bunclody there today.
Oh, looks to find Ryan. Oh, but well defended there by the Adamstown centre back, Adam Bradley, as the clearance hits Carney in the arse of the ball. Oh, fresh palm by Keith, who claims the ball back, and now Tommy lays the ball off to Johnny. The ball comes over now to Patrick Skelton. Oh, lays the ball back into Johnny, the goal scorer. Johnny takes up with deflection on it and goes off the. Yeah, that's with number 6, Dottie White. I'll drink your tea, John, thanks. Adamstown now look to hit Ferns on the counter with Brandon Sinnott, the left back. Look for options. But defended there from Keith Breen, and great pressure being put on by Adamstown, number 8, Leon Sinnott. Derry Thorpe now looks to bring it forward. Johnny Dwyer now has the ball. Lays the ball over here now to Skelly, who to Ryan. Ryan sends the ball across, but panned out by the goalkeeper. And Adamstown sent out with Ferns now looking to keep the pressure on. Derry Thorpe looks to come to the side, lays the ball off, but it's just a bit heavy. And we're supposed to be bringing a live Division 4 action between Ferns B team and Cairn. It's at 1:30. As we have a free here now for Ferns, who Ryan will look to chance again. Just looking at the Adamstown, the front man is on Leon Sinnott, doing a thankless job up there, but every time the ball goes back there, he's chasing down absolutely everyone, giving Ferns no easy ball out. He's really putting Ferns the back line under a lot of pressure as Ryan takes the early on, but Johnny just flicks it off and Keith lays off Skelly, but Skelly couldn't control it, and now Leon Sinnott, but Duckert makes a vital change. As Vickers puts pressure on the answer is what Connor Jordan, because what Ryan looked to hit the first time ball. Johnny idea was on, but execution just not there. And now Ian White and Leon Sinnott now looked to super challenge there from Douglas Hawkins. Takes the ball, serious challenge I thought there, brilliant defending.
No, it was a good challenge, I think. You know what I mean? It was a tough tackle, like, you know. I think he got a bit of the man alright, Pat, as well, but no, I think he got the ball first, so I don't think that was a correct decision there from the ref again.
Throwing out another throw for Adamstown. Connor Hickey for Adamstown winning that one. Kieran Flynn and Brandon Sinnott there looking to manoeuvre something, but free there given to Ferns. Skelly sends the ball up, but one in the air from Adamstown. Shane Bradley now looks to get something, but Tonks sticks the boot to it and gives Johnny something to try and fight for. As Alan Bradley lays it back to the keeper, Darryl Walsh. And it's back to Bradley, who hits off Connor Jordan for an Adamstown throw. As ball up for another throw, just a bit further up the field. Brandon said it for Adamstown. Throws the hint. Derry Torb intercepts from Kieran Finn. John Torb lays it over here to Keith. Keith finds himself in space. Lays the ball off to Ryan. Ryan Nolan now looks to hit Connor Jordan over the far side. Johnny the boy back there defending, not letting Brandon Sinnott, the Adamstown left back, control the ball. Ball off now to Connor Jordan. Connor cuts himself in lovely, but defended there by Adamstown and subsequently win the free out. Centre half Alan Bradley now will get the game back underway with the free.
Looks like Ian Burns warming up there, taking off his.
Who finds Shane Bradley over here in lovely space, but just couldn't control the ball. Keith now with the throw-in. Leon Sinnott lays it off to Ian White. Ian White to Bradley. Bradley, just a poor connection to the ball. Couldn't find it as Tommy Dwyer now looks to play the ball out, lays it on to Ryan Nolan. Ryan, lovely idea there. Connor Jordan making the run, but well intercepted there by the Adamstown centre half. Ian White here now has a chance, called onside. Takes a chance. Well defended there from James Tonks. Ian White lays off to Leon Sinnott. Sends a dangerous ball back. Bradley up in the air. Header won by Tonks, but fell to an Adamstown player. Looked to hit on the first time volley, and just when they go in, they're great. When they don't, they're not so good.
No, I was watching. I was supporting Pat. I think everyone in that situation would have took the shot there. To be honest with you, it was falling down nicely for him. He just didn't get over it properly. I think it was the left back. I think, wasn't it?
Brandon Sinnott.
It was it was Brandon Sinnott. Sorry, yeah. Fell, maybe didn't fall as nicely as he would have liked, but look, it was a good effort too at the end of the day. But you're just scoring wide there.
Sends the ball up, and Ryan controls the ball and looks to hit Connor Jordan, but defended there by Dahi White. And now Connor Hickey looks to bring it forward, and advantage given here now. And Brandon Sinnott now look down left hand side, looks to find a good ball across. Keith get pressure problem by Ian White, and a goal kick called.
Gavin Kenny.
In a Scotty Town up 2.5 time. Johnny scored for Ferns, Brian.
Is Lee White here?
Ian White playing, if that's who they're looking for. There's a substitute there, Connor Jordan off and Ian Byrne on the field. As a ball back off here now, and look to find Ian White, but defended there by Keith Breen. Chance here now. Tommy looks to the ball over here now to Ian Byrne, substitute on for Connor Jordan, and goes out for a Ferns throw. Ryan here now, looking to manoeuvre something. Goes well through and nothing given there, and goes out for a goal kick. Ball got out for Ferns ball. I say hello to Gavin Kane there as well. Gav, how are you getting on? Good to see that you're listening to me. I don't talk enough shite to you of a Saturday night, but goal kick here now to Adamstown. One in the air there by Derry Tarbow for an Adamstown throw. As always, folks, we do try to bring as unbiased of coverage as possible, but unfortunately we are from Ferns. We are doing a Ferns game. It's hard to everything. And in 2 weeks, folks, we will be back doing Premier Division games. Tonks lays the ball off. Ian with a lovely flick, but Ryan just couldn't send up into Johnny Dwyer. But it'll be out for an Adamstown throw again.
Leon, right mid.
And Jay O'Reilly is making his way into the field for Shane Bradley. And it looks like he's going in up top straight away as he was in.
Yeah, no, there's a bit of a switch there. Pat Leon Sinnott is going to right midfield, and yeah, so as you said, the substitute Jay O'Reilly is going to go up front.
Leon.
As the ball is sent out here now to Leon Sennett, who is the ball off to the substitute, plays the balls across. As Ducker gets the block in there, but Leon Sennett lays the ball to J.R. Ailey again. J.R. Ailey puts the ball across the box, but and Brandon Sinnott there came across the box. As referee calls a goal kick and taken short. Douglas Hawkins lays out to Ryan. Ryan lays it off to Johnny. Johnny gets it by brilliantly. Johnny Dwyer here now with a chance. Johnny Dwyer with a chance. Oh, super defending coming across there from Adamstown. So it was great chance there for Ferns, was super defending there from Adamstown. Mark Dunphy made the left midfielder tracking back brilliantly. As Douglas Hawkins lays the ball off to Keith Breen. Keith now to Ryan Nolan, but pressure upon there from the substitute J. O'Reilly. Dahi White looks to play the ball out, but John Thorpe claims it in the Ferns goal. Sent up as Ian Byrne wins it in the air and flicks it on to Ryan Nolan. Ryan Nolan now looks to bear on goal. Gets by Dahi White. Ryan Nolan sent the ball across, but well defended there from Adamstown again. It's out for a Ferns corner. I was looking there at the last Adamstown chance. Was a lovely ball put across the front of the goal, and just the left back Brandon Sinnott up again, just didn't get on target really, but it was a great chance for Adamstown there. Aidan.
No, he done everything right, Pat. He actually ran across the defender and just his touch just didn't go near the goal, unfortunately for him. But no, it was a good effort from the left back.
This is a corner here now for Ferns up there, but the keeper Dara Walsh claims it and looks to get the play off quickly. Ian White gets his way by Keith Breen, but between a mixture of Keith and Ducker, they slow down, and then Ducker gets the vital touch there to play out for an Adamstown throw. And then substitute already lays it off Brandon Sinnott, but and long range effort just coming off his own player there. As Ferns are looking to counter, and the advantage given here now to Ferns. Ryan Nolan looks to stick his head up and finds Ian Byrne. Ian looks to use his pace to get by. That was his laid the ball across, unlucky, but some super pace there from Ian Byrne on the right hand side of the field.
I know we've seen Ian Space plenty of times back with the hurling, but haven't ever seen on the soccer pitch. So you know he's playing.
As we saw here now, Robert Vickers now picks the ball with a chance. Vickers with the shot. Oh, and just over the bar. So it was
Quiet today, though. You know, Robert has been very quiet now for. It's very unlike him. He's normally so dangerous, but you know he's been very quiet now. Just first glimpse of quality there from him in the game. Cuts inside, and you know he got underneath it. It's always hard to keep them ones down, Pat.
As the goalkeeper, Darrell Walsh now looked to get the game back underway. And Derry Thorpe sends it down, but a push in the back there on Ian, on Ryan Nolan, but the ball taken quickly by Johnny to Ian Byrne. Ian cuts it back inside, lays it off to Johnny. Johnny with the shot. Oh, hit there, well blocked by the Adamstown centre half. The ball now to Rob Vickers again, who lays it off to Keith. Keith sends the first time ball across. Oh, and the keeper gets a hand away. Ryan with a chance. Oh, and just past the post. Super ball in there from Keith. The keeper got a palm to it, just try and get away, and Ryan unlucky with the follow up.
Super play there, Pat. Lovely play by Johnny Dwyer. Seen Keith bombing down the wing. Lovely first time ball to him, and lovely great cross in from Keith on his weaker left foot, Pat. And keeper just done enough, Pat, to claw it away there, Darrell Walsh.
Another substitution here for Ferns. Robert Vickers leaving the field to be replaced by Ivan Meehan. I think this is his return game today, Carney, is it?
Yeah, no, Ivan's been out for a long time, Pat, since pre-season. He got a bad injury there. Practice match down in Courtown against Courtown Hibs down River Chapel, and it's absolutely fantastic to have him back here.
So Ivan comes on for Robert Vickers. Ball kicked out on 1 the from Tommy Dwyer. Alan Bradley lays it off here to Shane White. Shane White looks to lead off to Ian White, but it's there. Connor Hickey puts on pressure on by Ivan Meehan. Ball laid over now to Ian Byrne. No. Ian lays the ball off to Tommy, and Tommy put great work there and lays the ball back off to Ian. Ian holds on to the ball, lovely little flick through the legs, can get the pass through. Oh, just couldn't find Johnny Dwyer. Oh, chance here now though, but poor play out from Adamstown. Ivan with a chance, lays the ball across. Oh, hits the bar, lovely layoff.
Hit the post at the back of the goal, I think, Pat.
Oh, it wasn't.
Side netting.
I mean, Ivan on the field and shows his pace and the brilliance he can bring to the field.
Yeah, no, I'd say he's itching as well, Pat. He was itching to get back on that field, so he's itching to impress here now to get his place back on this team. So, no, good play again from Ian Byrne, and a nice little through ball there from Ryan. Ivan running off the shoulder, and a fantastic effort. But yeah, it actually hit the back post of the side netting, Pat. So very unlucky there. Another sub here from Wes Bradley for Dahi White.
Thank you. You wouldn't want to know how much this jacket cost, John. Some say even Ben Byrne couldn't afford this jacket. I think it's Rory Foran on there.
No, it's Wes Bradley, isn't it? Number 16. Said Rory Foran. Oh, did he? Yeah. Alright, okay. Rory Foran
for number 6, who is Dahi White.
A reminder that we're bringing Division 4.
As a reminder, for we are bringing Division 4 Ferns B team against Cairn just after this one at 1:30. When you don't have Premier League, what better to do than tune into all-rounder live sport? Skelly throws the ball in. James Tonks now looks to pick a pass and looks to fit Ryan, but 75 minute gone. Dara Walsh for Adamstown claims the ball. Sends it up long. Oh, chance here now. Brandon Sinnott down the left hand side. Oh, John Tarver out of goal. Ian White. Oh, and just sends it over the bar. I mean, Brandon Sinnott there, where he poor first touch, couldn't control it, but Johnny Tarver then put pressure on him. There was no open goal. He'd be looking to hit the target.
I know, I tell you, I think Ian White will be having nightmares about that one, Pat. He really had to score there. I think he even had time for a touch there maybe as well, but no, he definitely had to score there, Pat. It was nearly an open goal.
I said that ball's going into a field of corn now, so
I know the corner was cut, Pat. It's not too bad now.
Oh, at this time of year it will be. Not like during the summer when we were playing 5-a-side up here. Dave Murphy only bought a new ball and straight out into a field of thistles. Being sure how the Dr. Murphy there, lads, one of the podcast members.
I want to add to that as well, actually. Myself and Frank actually came out this next day and got the soccer ball.
Humble Carney. A foul there on Ivan Meehan with Tonks out to take the free. There's over to Ryan, but one in the air. Ian just couldn't control the first time. He lays it off to Ian White. And now Brandon Sinnott, who's now playing the right side of midfield. Oh, sorry, Leon Sinnott. Laid the ball across, but Tommy Breen now. Sorry, Tommy Dwyer looks to Clear off now. Keith Breen has it. Keith lays it off to Ian Byrne. Ian look for options. Lays off Johnny Dwyer, who lays it over to Skelly. Patrick Skelton now. Looks like it would deflected. Ryan Nolan now with a chance. Looks against the back end. Lays across. Chance here. Oh! Blocked on the line. Oh! And Ian just sends it wide. I mean, super defending there by the Adamstown centre half. Yeah, Alan Bradley gets himself back in the line brilliantly. He's holding his chest there now. There was power behind that shot, but I mean, he was brave there, got himself back in the line and made a vital block on the line.
Super defending from the centre half, absolutely super defending there. You know, that's Alan Bradley, absolutely top class. Ball can back out to Ian, and it's very similar to the other centre forward up here, Pat. He'd be very disappointed he didn't score, Pat, to be honest with you. But it was at a high enough height for him to hit it. But like, you know what I mean? I think he will be disappointed, Pat.
As that player there, Adamstown now have a throw. The ball there with Hickey for Adamstown, who lays the ball over here to Leon Sinnott. Lays the ball off to the substitute already, but Tonks gets the interception. Noel Hawkins lays the half to Ivan Meehan. Keith now looks for options and plays it off the Adamstown substitute Rory Foran. And Keith lays the ball off to Ivan. Meehan now looking to find options, but lays the ball over to Paddy Skelton. Lays it to Ryan Nolan. Ryan Nolan now looks for options. Brings it back inside. Ryan with a chance and sends it blazing over the bar. It's just about gone there now. As we just look at the last Ferns chance there. I mean, super defending by Bradley to get himself back on the line to get the block. And
you said Pat, he was feeling his chest on it's no wonder he was. There was power behind that shot from Ian Byrne.
Venom.
41 Courtown 2.
41 Courtown 2, latest update. As well kicked out and Ivan out. There's hopping the right back White for Adamstown. Clearance. Was sends down the field. Just out of play. Leon Sinnott couldn't get there. He was throwing flicked off by Ivan, but Adamstown put pressure on it. Ian White now. James Tonks wins it in the air. The ball now with Ian Byrne, who lays it off to Johnny Dwyer. Johnny lays the ball down to Ryan Nolan. Ryan now looks to get ahead of the centre back Bradley, who does. He looks to lay it across the box. Oh, and just no one there for him. Super ball across the box, but just no Ferns players there to pounce on the open goal opportunity. As Douglas Hawkins now looks to play it out. And the ball deflected off. Conor Hickey for Adamstown. Adamstown now looking to play again with Ian White. Intercepted by James Tonks, who lays it off down to Patrick Skelton. Patrick Skelton looks for options. Oh, Adamstown now looking to play out again. The ball now with Ian White. But Tonks gets his way in there, and Tommy Dwyer gets his head onto it. Now Ian Byrne will look to pressure on, but Brandon Sinnott, left back, didn't make it easy. But Ivan Meehan now looks to keep it in, and it's a foot race now between himself and the goalkeeper. And great pressure there from Quick throw taken. Johnny with a chance. Oh, keeper got himself back in line just in time. There was a quick throw there taken before seeing the keeper was away from it, but got himself back in a good time to claim the ball.
Yeah, no, the game has started. Both teams have had lots of chances, Pat, to be honest with you. This game, it could be easily 2-2 or 3-3, really, to be honest with you. The amount of clear-cut chances they've had each. It's a strike here. Oh, that's easy for John Thorpe there.
There's a Ian White look to long-range effort. Derry Thorpe lays off to Ivan now. There's a lovely ball down to Keith Breen. But defender from Rory Foran, who hits it off Keith for an Adamstown throw. Ball sent up. And the Xanax came out for John there quick enough as the ball came so close to him. As Tommy lays it off to James Tonks. Tonks lays it back to Ducker Hawkins. Ducker down to Derry Thorpe. Oh, Derry tried to find keeper, intercept there from Leon Sinnott. Now Ian White, who looks to find the left back. Apologise for any profanities heard on the live stream, as the ball is sent over now to Ian Byrne. Oh, lovely ball. Ryan Nolan looks to send it over the top. Can he get to it? Yes! And sticks it in the back of the net. Sticks it in the back of the net for 2-1. Ian Byrne with the lovely pass. Ryan flicks it over his head. Oh.
What's going on?
And
We'll have a look at the goal.
I'll have a look at the ball here again. Lovely pass there from Ian, and great bit of finishing from Ryan Nolan.
Yeah, no, super ball over the top there. Ryan just knocked it over the keeper and coolly, calmly as he just slots the ball home. 2-1.
5 left of normal.
5 left of normal time, and then whatever the referee decides to add on. As it's 2-1 to Ferns. Roy Foran looks to find Ian White, but come in and pushing the back there on Ryan Nolan. By Mark Dunphy, and as we're just waiting for the free to be taken, we'll just look at the goal again. Lovely big control there from Ryan to flick it over the keeper, and then just calms on, took his time, didn't want to rush it, and made sure it went into the back of the net.
Yeah, no, he done the right thing, back, because a lot of time, it might look simple there where he was, but a lot of time you could actually just, screw that up, you know what I mean. So he done the right thing, and he calmly put it into the back of the net. Great goal.
I mean, we've seen professional footballers miss easier chances, so we had. So is Tonks here now. Looks to lay the ball off to Ryan, but foul there against Ryan Nolan on Brandon Sinnott. Free taken, but Derry Thorpe just sends it down, and Ryan now looks to put pressure on. Was the goalkeeper Darryl Walsh, goes out, collects it, lays it off to the right back White. And Town now look to play out Brandon Sinnott, gets away from Derry Thorpe. And the kicker, but intercepted there now by Ryan Mean. But I mean Megan, whatever his name is. It's so cold. I keep telling you this, Aidan.
He's missing the G, lads. It's that cold. Pat has that for missing the G in Ivan's name.
Oh, I even saying he's bollocks. I'm standing here freezing cold. He's giving out.
Get back match with them.
Is it?
Give Oil to get back match with.
Wait, Johnny come out of the field to be replaced by some say the Ferns version they get two, so Patrick Breen. I'm assuming, John, with with Patrick on the field, Ferns will more so go to a 4-4-2 formation now.
I would gather that, yeah. I know. I'd say, Pat, the looks things they're going 4-5-1. They're going to have an extra man in midfield now. I'd say it looks like Derek Tarper's just sitting in front of the back four there. So it looks like they're just going to seeking to hold out for this win, Pat.
So they're not going 4-4-2 then, no?
No, unfortunately not, no.
I love 4-4-2. As Adamstown out look to play, but White send the ball in and Derry Thorpe. Jerry lays it off to now Connor Hickey. Ian White now looks to put pressure on, but ball goes out to Keith Breen, who lays it over to Ivan Megan. I got the G in that time, Eden. Oh, but Ryan looking to put pressure on the Adamstown goalkeeper Walsh. Who lays the ball over to right back White, who sends a long ball down trying to find Leon Senna, but just overhit. John Howard sends the ball up the field, looks to find Ian. Oh, lovely touch there, Ian, but just couldn't get the second one. Skelly sends the ball down. Ian Lenhoff, Patrick Breen to Ryan, and some lovely football there. And Ryan tried to find Ian on the overlapping run, but Ryan here now wins the foul. I said some lovely football, one touch over there by the lads, just pass move.
Yeah, you know, in fairness, soccer is a very simple sport, Pat. You just, you know, quick little passes and just move off the ball, and that's what the lads were doing perfectly up there. And Ryan wins the free here just in front of the Ferns line. So
Gorey Rangers are 5-0 up in their game. As another substitution coming there now. Keith Breen making his way from the field. And so we're over 90 minutes as Kieran Kyo makes his way onto the field. Keith had a very good game there today so far, Carney.
no, he was solid there, Pat. In fairness to him, he got forward too when he could as well. So no, good game from Keith today.
On the ball's up, and the ball falls out to Patrick Breen. Will he have a pop? Thinks better of it and lays a lovely ball over to Ryan Owen with the ball come up for a corner.
That's clever, really clever football there from Patrick. Could have had the shot there, but decided to keep the ball and won his side of the corner there. Very clever. .91.5 minutes gone here now. Can't be too much longer. I would predict maybe he'd blow it up around the 93rd mark, Pat.
That's it. Taking it. Ryan then sends it in. Derry Thorpe now lays the ball off to James Tonks. Now to Patrick Breen. Patrick Breen lays it off to Ivan Megan. Ivan now looks to bring us down the left hand side of the field. So sends the ball across, but the keeper controls it and sends it up quickly. Adamstown now looking to try and get an equaliser. But as Brandon Sennett, left back for Adamstown, was on the route, Patrick Skelton put the intercept in there, lays out for an Adamstown throw.
Yeah. Could be about maybe a minute left after now.
As Adamstown now look to put the long throw in to get the equaliser, but played it short. And Ryan Nolan gets himself back and now Ryan Nolan wins the free. And it's no further, just eke out the clock now, Carney, and hold on for the 3 points.
Yeah, it's about game management now, Pat. Nothing spectacular or anything. Just if they'll Skelly here now, wouldn't be surprised if he hits the corner here, Pat, and tries to get someone down here.
Oh, just doesn't make a great connection that one, and gives Adamstown a chance here, but Kieran Keogh with the interception. Lays it off to Ivan Megan. Ivan, lovely little slide there just to try and keep away, but one comes off, and Adamstown player there for another Ferns ball. I think I've lost all feeling in my hands altogether, Aidan.
It's nearly into the 94th minute mark now, Pat, so I suppose there has been a lot of subs and there has been a lot of stoppages, so
You lost your bet then saying it was 93rd. Alright. Look to send it down, but I said Adamstown now will look to try and harbour one last chance.
Any update from the women, Kenny?
Ian White lays it off, but
Any update from the women's game?
yeah, Adamstown now with the throw as all the big men make their way into the box. Throw and taken, but Tommy Breen gets it. Tommy Doyle gets the clearance on it. Keeper sends it back in dangerously, but one in the air there from Kieran Keogh. And that's the full-time whistle. Finishes here 2-1 to Ferns. Goals from Johnny Dwyer, Ryan Nolan, and the Adamstown goal scorer was again Leon Sinnott, who opened the scoring after 25 minutes. Yeah, let's have a look at the goal that gave Ferns the all 3 points there. It was a lovely pass by Ian and great bit of skill by Ryan Nolan to flick it over the keeper and place it in between. All in all, deserved the 3 points.
Yeah, I think overall maybe in the second half they were a bit stronger, Pat, but not really a whole lot, to be honest. As I said earlier, two teams had clear-cut opportunities, even 2 open goals, to be honest with you. So it was an open enough game, and but I think Adamstown probably would be disappointed they didn't get something out again, Pat. Overall.
I mean, like coming to Adamstown's player, I mean, your man Brandon Sinnott at left back was constantly harbouring threats down the left hand side of the field, and Leon Sinnott, when he was up top in his own, put in a great shift, and then when he went over to the right hand side, did find himself in a lot of space and had a lot of pace there. So probably, you know, they had their opportunities and they can feel a bit aggrieved not to get hating out of the game at all, really. But I mean, there was some great defend there from Ferns at times, and in fairness from Adamstown, we've seen some late clearances, last ditch challenges, and in fairness to the referee today, he let a lot of it go, any kind of 50-50s. He tried to get an open game of football, and it was an enjoyable game to watch.
I know it was definitely an enjoyable game. There was plenty of chances on both sides. Yeah, Leon was it Leon Sinnott? Sorry, yeah. I think he was the best player for Adamstown by a country mile. He was up there up front on his own for long periods of the game. He ran the channels. Tireless work up there, Pat, on your own. It's not easy. I thought he was fantastic. I thought he was Adamstown's best player. Probably Bradley, the centre half, I thought he was excellent as well. Very strong, big strong man. Fantastic clearance there for me and Byrne off the line. I suppose from Ferns' point of view, they'd be delighted to get the win out here. It was a tough game. They could have easily lost it, Pat, with the chances Adamstown had, and they still get the win. So look, from Ferns' point of view, they'll be very happy. From Adamstown point of view, I think they'll be very disappointed they didn't get at least a point out of it, Pat.
Absolutely. And as a reminder, folks, that we will be back in a short time there with another game from Division 4. It'll be the Ferns B team against Cairn. They're 1/2. And just another reminder, folks, on the 14th of December, the All Rounder podcast is bringing a live event in aid of the Irish Heart Foundation from the Thatch in Ferns, starting at 9 o'clock. We'll have some special guests there on the night, with some spot prize and raffle, an auction for some brilliant prizes. Unfortunately, we said the quality prize we got, we couldn't raffle them off. We know they would make a few good pound for a great charity. And we also have live music from Hef and Beans and live DJ after as well. So all in all, it'll be a great night. We won't be around next week, just advises, for a game due to commitments elsewhere. There's none of us around, and but in 2 weeks' time we'll be back with another Premier League game. And I won't be here for the second game. I'm going to leave the capable hands of Aidan de Carney here to give you the breakdown and play-by-play. But on behalf of everyone that tuned in today, guys, I'd like to thank everyone for watching us, and we'll be back again very soon. Thank you very much.